People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet, and my blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And this is a video response to Taren, who said, "Show me your beautiful mess." Here it is. This is my hair about 20 minutes before it needs to be washed. It was twisted earlier this week, and my scalp gets oily, so instead of doing all this, when I get an itch, I spray with some vinegar. When that wears off, it's time for some shampoo or some conditioner, some water, some cleansing. But I just came back from the store. Happy 4th of July, everybody. We had a couple of things we forgot to buy. And I get in the middle of Kroger's, and a couple of people were, "How'd you get your hair like that?" "Oh, it's simple. I poured some water over it." One person didn't believe me. But when I say I pour water over it, I literally mean I fill this up, and I pour water over it. I did that after I took the twist out. I just poured water over it. I'm going to show you a little trick right quick. This is the coolest discovery ever. My towel's still wet, actually. But instead of pouring water and then draping it and going to, we'll say, the porch to shake it out or lean into the tub to shake it out, I do this now. Hold on. Trying not to get the camera and the microphone, all that all messed up. But I take it, I wrap it around my hair like this. I give my hair a shake at that point, and then I do this with the towel. Just kind of shake it up. And that absorbs all the excess water on, that will drop out of my hair and so forth. So when it's dripping wet, that's real great, especially for this part of my hair, which is actually a different texture than the rest of my hair. Up here I got curls. On the sides here is mostly straight. In the back is curlier. But this is the way God made me. So, as for inspiration to newly naturals, I have 3 things to say. 1, this is the way God made you. Accept it and don't fight it, and you will be much happier with your hair. If you want your hair straight one day and it wants to be curly instead, rock the curly. Because the day you want it curly, it's going to decide it wants to be straight, and you'll be thinking, "That's the way I wanted you to act last week." My hair, I call her Fussy. Hey, Fussy, meet the people. People, meet Fussy. Fussy fusses at me about many things. If I use product, which I don't do very often, she gets all gunked up. She's going to let me know by itching at me. She has her own little way of saying things like, "Oh, you want me to do this? I don't want it, so I'm going to be stiff and gunky until you wash this stuff out." So don't worry about stuff like that. Worry about how God made your curl pattern. Which brings me to number 2. Please do not be curl depressed. If your curl pattern don't show up right off, it takes about a year before your curl pattern to really, that's like the straight parts here. There's a lot of people in my family that are wavy. This part grew in straight while the rest of it grew in kind of wavy curly, and after about a year, then I started getting spirals. When my hair got down to here the first time before I did the Locks of Love chop, this part became wavy like this, and it literally blended into the hair on top that's curlier. It became wavier. Your curl pattern will evolve. Those who are doing their second or third big chop for whatever reason will tell you your curl pattern might actually change too. So just accept that this is your hair. It's beautiful. It's soft. It's natural. And if you're like me, you have a silver streak. The Bible says a head of gray is a crown of splendor. I'm becoming splendid very quickly. That does not bother me. I am a grandma now. I just don't look like one. And the third thing, please do not be product obsessed. First of all, that's going to cause you 3 problems. 1, you're going to go, "I got this product I don't use often. I have this." And you're going to end up with what's known as a product graveyard. Bunch of money you're going to put out on products that did or didn't work, or you didn't like it, or you had a reaction to it, or whatever. And you can't give away used product because nobody will want it. But by the same token, you don't want it just sitting there, So try out or audition one product at a time. If you like it, write it down in a hair journal and keep it. And if you put it with something else and it doesn't play well with others, make notations of that. Like Cantu, shea butter, leave-in that everybody seems to like. My hair can't stand that stuff. For one, I happen to be allergic to shea. For two, any product I put with it, it clunks up into this cottage cheese-like gelatinous. Bleh. And come to find out that some products only work with products in the product line. Like Cantu works well with the Cantu pomade. You put that shea butter or leave-in with the pomade, happy marriage. You put it with any gel, divorce is coming quickly on those two products. So find something that's in your price range that works for you. I kept it really simple because I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. I wash my hair with baking soda and vinegar. On days that it's time to cold wash, recently I bought this. I live in a house with many other people. This is now the family conditioner. Smells great. Name it. Okay, where's the stuff I usually use? Here you go. This is my go-to standby. And you notice it comes in a real big bottle. I've been using this for months. It's called Cleansers, and, well, I don't know if it means split ends. I don't get many of those. But it's supposed to work with frizz and everything, but it will clean your hair. Then I have a separate conditioner for a deep treatment. I use mayonnaise mixed with vanilla. Sounds corny, but it works for me. It gives me the right amount of protein that I need without smell like mayonnaise, and it doesn't cost me a lot because we always have it in here. We are the people that made the Miracle Whip mayonnaise, Miracle Whip mayonnaise. We're that family. And we always have it in the house. So embrace yourself, embrace your curls. Mine is trying to get in my face. That's another thing. I got upset a while back because my afro would no longer fro. It just kind of lays flat, and chunks of keeping my face. I have to literally take a clip because if I'm holding my head back and I'm thinking it's going to stay up, it does that. But somebody reminded me that no fro means grow. This is what's known as a flat fro. It's laying flat because my hair now has weight. So the longer it gets, the more downward it's going to. I mean, some people will have hair that even at this long or this long, they can still get a big old buff fro going on. I wish I was jealous of that, but I've learned not to be hair envious. I embrace the way God made me. I admire their hair, but this is my hair, and I rock the way I rock it, okay? This is me 3 days with no product, no shampoo, no conditioner. The only thing that's been in my hair today is water, and that was cold water because I was going out some 90-degree weather, and we got sweat going on. And when sweat hits your scalp and drains in your eyes, it's salty and it burns. So I just rinsed my hair with some cold water, went like this, went on out the door. This is what I'm left with. This is what God intended my hair to look like. And some people say it's pretty, and some people might not agree. I think I look beautiful just the way it is, although because of the length, it's actually that long in the front. It's longer in the back. But it bounces right to my eyes when it shrinks. And when, it goes like, it literally, that bothers me. So I either anchor it out the way or I kind of like make myself a little part. And boom. And for the most part, it'll stay out my way, but sometimes it'll get in my eyes. But learn what your hair does. Learn where your natural parts are. And work with what you got. Pay attention to Curly Nikki. Pay attention to YouTube. Pay attention to the natural hair blocks out there and find what works for you. If you are allergic to anything, this is very important. If you know you are allergic to stuff like lemons or pineapples or whatever, put that in your hair journal. That way when you go buy products, because natural products like this with the tea tree and the mint and so forth and so on, read down further on the list, it does have some ingredients I'm allergic to. Make sure that you're not putting something on your hair or your skin or your scalp especially, that you happen to be allergic to. There are sulfate-free shampoos. Please get yourself some. Sulfate is very drying and damaging the natural hair. But by the same token, if you know you're allergic to gluten, real good example, find yourself a gluten-free shampoo if you use a shampoo, or gluten-free conditioner, because that contact dermatitis you get with your skin and the eternal from when you eat it, the moment it touches your scalp, it's going to happen again. So, this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet, purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. Shout out to my girl Taren. Everybody, show us your beautiful mess. Hey, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay blessed. Bye now.